78 Sports TV here. Salute to the mighty ldbc. Y'all smash the like button and hit the subscribe. Turn on your notification bell so you'll be notified when I drop a new video. And if you're digging the video, go ahead and share this joint. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Some women's boxing here, y'all. So we got Caroline Dubois just took on Harper and won easily, in my opinion. Some people thought it was a closer fight than what it was, but I thought Caroline Dubois won the fight easily. She dropped her in the sixth round. Caroline Dubois. I think that it was a good victory for Caroline Dubois to become unified. I think she's the WBO and WBC lightweight champion of the world at this moment. She calls out Baumgardner. She wants all the smoke with Alycia Baumgardner. You know what I'm saying? She got a thing to whoop Alycia Baumgardner. That's what she wants. She want all that smoke. Clarissa Shields is her big sister, her mentor, and been helpful to her. So, Clarissa Shields and Alycia Baumgardner have been beefing for a while now, going back and forth war words. So, Clarissa Shields is quoted after the fight as saying that she would fight Shadaysha Green only if. I could be wrong. Maybe she didn't say only if, but she said I'll fight Shadaysha Green if Alycia Baumgardner fights Caroline Dubois on my undercard. Okay, which I thought was interesting. Now, as for Alycia Baumgardner, she is set to fight on the 17th of this month, April 17th, against a South Korean fighter. I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name, but Alycia should have no problems with this fighter. She's not that good. You know what I'm saying? She's solid, but she's not that good. And this is a fighter who Caroline Dubois has already whooped on. Now, Baumgardner has been very dismissive of Caroline Dubois. Whenever the fight comes up or people mention Caroline Dubois, Alycia Baumgardner seems to get a little irritated, and she's like, she's a puppy, she's this, she's that, she ain't ready yet. And to respond to what Clarissa said about fighting Shadaysha Green if Alycia Baumgardner fights Caroline Dubois on the undercard, Alycia Baumgardner said that's not going to happen. I'm never fighting on a Clarissa Shield undercard again. So now we got the pettiness coming in, right? And Alycia Baumgardner says, hey, I want Katie Taylor or Amanda Serrano next, period. After she take care of business, hopefully Alycia take care of business against the South Korean fighter. Alycia Baumgardner herself is black and Korean herself. So she's taking on this. I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I'm just saying. But anyway, she's taking on the South Korean fighter. So once she goes ahead and beats her, which she should, from there, I would love to see Alycia Baumgardner versus an Amanda Serrano or Katie Taylor. She's with MVP Promotions. Jay Paul need to make that happen. I don't see why anybody would be taking hiding Alycia Baumgardner from these big fights. If she gonna be over there, Jake Paul, you made some great fights over there for women's boxing, Jake Paul. I can give you that. You did your thing with women's boxing, but you should definitely get. I would love to see Alycia Baumgardner in there with either Amanda Serrano or Kate. I'm gonna be glued to the TV. I'm saying because that's gonna be a fight. Now, as for Alycia Baumgardner and Caroline Dubois, let's talk about that fight. I like Caroline Dubois. I like both of these girls. You know what I'm saying? I like Caroline Dubois. She won all the smoke. She's a respectful young lady. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the sister of Daniel Dubois. It's a tall task for her to beat Alycia Baumgardner. Let me explain why, in my opinion. I think Caroline has a lot of pop on her punches and stuff like that. She definitely has the confidence and the belief in herself, but she does not move her feet. She fights on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And she does a lot of waist movement. Her defense is a lot of waist movement. If she see the punches coming from a certain distance, from mid range or away, she can slip some punches. But on the inside, Harper was getting off, especially in the second half of the fight. Harper was getting off on the inside because Caroline wasn't moving her feet. Sometimes you got to get out of a bad situation. If you're not going to be in there punching, then get out of there. because she just leaning her head down, thinking like you can't slip those that close. Caroline just grab the back of your head with her left hand and just fire off with the right hand, like just hitting you with at will. So I didn't like that from Dubois, but she did win. Like I said, win the fight comfortably. It's just that certain things like that, she gonna have to be careful if she does get the Alycia Baumgardner fight, because Alycia, who is the unified champion at 130 pounds, and Caroline Dubois being the unified champion at 135 pounds, and it's only a 5 pound difference, but Alycia has much better legs. Alicia's gonna dance. She's gonna move. She's gonna stick that jab in your face. She's gonna throw combinations. She's gonna be in and out. Okay, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna be moved, real fluid. And I can see Alycia frustrating Caroline Dubois. I can see that happening if Caroline does not effectively cut off the ring and does not move her feet. She gonna have to. You ain't gotta match Alycia, but you're gonna have to move them feet, because Alycia going she can embarrass you if you don't move them feet, in my opinion. Now, another thing that I don't understand here. Let me take this off the screen. I'm gonna share my screen for a minute. Something I don't understand. If y'all want to support the channel, hit the cash app. Appreciate the support. Smash that like button, share the video. So let's talk about something I don't understand. Let me share the screen. Okay. All right. So I'm looking at Ring Magazine's pound for pound list. And this is what y'all gotta forgive me, because this don't make no sense to me. Maybe y'all can help me out here. Now, I know pound for pound lists are subjective. Okay. So it's not a foolproof science. But so you have Katie Taylor as the number one women's pound for pound. Fine. Even though I disagree, I think Clarissa Shields is the best female boxer in the sport, period. But okay, fine. Katie Taylor is a beast, all right? Now, so Katie Taylor number one, you got Clarissa Shields at number two, Michaela Mayer at number three. Okay, you got Fondora's sister Gabriella at number four. All right. Let me go down. We got Amanda Serrano at six. Let me go down. I'm looking for notable names here. Okay. All right. Now you got Caroline Dubois at 10. Caroline Dubois is on the pound for pound list at Ring Magazine. Where is Alycia Baumgardner? In my opinion, Alycia Baumgardner should be on this list. I don't know why she's not on the list. Okay. Especially Michaela Mayer is. It didn't. I could have swore Alycia Baumgardner beat Michaela Mayer. Maybe I'm tripping. Wait a minute. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe that was a different person. Let me look up Alycia Baumgardner record. I might be tripping here. My bad, y'all. But I could have sworn back in the day. Let me see here. Let me share my screen. Alycia Baumgardner record. Okay, let's see. Let me see. Maybe I'm tripping. Okay, so Alycia gonna be fighting this Bomi Rishin person, Bomi Rishin from South Korea. That's gonna be easy work, should be. All right, let me go down here. Did she fight Michaela Mayer? Yeah, right here she did. She fought Michaela Mayer, and she beat her. When Michaela Mayer was 17-0. Yeah, I know it went crazy, man. Okay, so she fought Michaela Mayer and beat her. So what? I don't understand how they have Michaela Mayer on the pound for pound list and not Alycia Baumgardner. It just don't make sense to me. It ain't adding up. The math ain't mathing to me. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. But regardless of the fact, I'm gonna be locked in and glued to this. Women's boxing is heating up a lot. Shout out to MVP and what Jake Paul is doing for women's boxing. I think that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the biggest fan of I'm not a fan of Jake Paul, actually, but what he's doing for women's boxing is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? If he just stay out of the politics, stay out of the internet trolling and all that kind of goofy stuff, especially since now you're a businessman with women's boxing, so you got that stuff he said about Puerto Rico or whatever had a backlash, not as big as it should have been, but it was a backlash. And Amanda Serrano, his girlfriend, is Puerto Rican, and she felt some type of way about that as well. So uh, I think Jake Paul, when you get to that level of where you are now, where you're making that kind of money, you can't just be some wild foul mouth renegade just saying whatever you want to say, because now everything you say affects your bottom dollar. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful with all that. Stay off the internet talking about rumors of Jake Paul going to put on blackface to respond to Drewski. Like, dude, sit down. You're not the leader of the conservative party. You're not the leader of MAGA. None of that. All that stuff falling apart anyway. With this mess your boy doing, trying to cover up from them Epstein files, started wars and all kind of stuff, and got everybody forgot all about the Epstein files. Brilliant strategy. But I told y'all this is gonna happen. I told y'all they're gonna do everything they can to get people from talking about them Epstein files. And what happens every time? Go to war. If they look, you can't keep giving you Diddy stuff. That's gone. Michael Jackson movie finna come out. Now they got people talking about Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Bringing up fake allegations from the past and stuff like that. Anything to keep y'all from talking about the real people that's been out here wilding in this world. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it works, man. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash that like button. Hit the subscribe. Check me out on Patreon. Subscribe to the Patreon. Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Come on over there and get some of that good game. That's Patreon.com/78 Sports TV. Sign up to the tier that best suits your agenda. We up out of here, though. Deuces.